Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Alex Builds. Today we have got issue 52 of Eagle Moss's Build Your Own Back to the Future DeLorean. So in issue 52 we're continuing on with the interior by adding some more wires and a little panel just down the driver's side. Let me show you what we've got coming in this one. So these are the parts we get here. As you can see, we get like a side panel here, and on just here we're going to be adding a little handbrake, as you can see there. And we're going to be adding some more wires as well. So let me show you exactly how we're doing it and what we're doing in the magazine. So yeah, basically we're adding a couple of cables together. I'm going to add them down the side. We'll be adding them in this little tab bit with our existing wires, and over here as well. And basically, yeah, just adding them all in. And then we're going to start attaching the handbrake to the side panel. And then we're going to be adding this side panel just to the side here with our handbrake on, with 3 FP screws to the side, just next to down the side with our steering wheel, down the driver's side, just there. And we should have something that looks a little like that. And coming up next time, we're going to have another door sill and some cables. So yeah, we're going to add some more cables, but I believe that's for the passenger side that time. So yeah, a few steps to do today. So yeah, nice and easy, nothing too complicated. I did also get my display stand, finally got my display stand through. So yeah, that sits just above me, just here. I've got that up there, and that's where the DeLorean sits up there. So I've brought down the interior. So let's get the parts open and start building. Okay, so we've got the parts out the packaging, and to start off with, we're going to use all the wires that we've got. So we've got this one here, the multicolored one. We've got a thicker black wire, and we've got 2 thinner black wires. So it wants us to grab all these, get them the same required length, and this one as well. And we're just going to be adding them together just like that, all the way down. So it wants us to cable tie these, so I'm going to loosely put a cable tie on, just to hold them all together. So I want to be able to move this cable tie. It wants it roughly around about here. So I'll just put them on loosely for the minute, and I'll sort out the actual cable lengths and that in a moment. So roughly we've got something like that. I have put these cable ties on loosely so they can move up and down, just so I get them in the right place. So now we're going to need to bring over our interior, and we're going to be working in this area down here. So I'll put this here. So the first lot is going to be going up here. So it needs to be fed round here, fed out the same hole that these wires come out. It's going to come just out this hole here. So let's do that first. Pull that cable tie down a little bit. So I'm going to push this through here, trying to get a gap. I believe I've got one. Yeah. So there we go. So that's going to come down, and that's, we want enough just so that's going to clamp in there. So around about there. So this cable tie here, we want to go roughly around about there. So I'm going to tighten that one there, and the other one, that's pretty much spot on where it is in the actual magazine itself, roughly around about there. So that's where I'm going to tighten that one. So there we go, we've got them cable tied down. So now we can take some scissors and just snip this off, any excess. That one there, and that one there. So we don't need that anymore, we can get rid of them. Next, it wants us to take a little tab. I'm doing this a little out of sequence. We're going to take a little tab, and we're going to put a tab just down here. We do have, let me show you, just where these wires are. There's these 2 little points here. That's where our tab's going to go in there. So there's our tab just there. And it wants the screw hole to the outer edge of this one. So we're going to put that just down on there. So we'll just tighten that one up. Just there, just like that. Move them AP screws to the side, we don't need them for the moment. Now we need to undo this one at the back here. So let's do undo one screw. Take that screw out. I'm going to just loosen off the other one, just on the back here, so that falls down. We can take this, bend it over, and we can pull this wire tab part over the wires. See if I can get it in. Can be quite difficult because there is lots of wires, so I'm going to come around the other way. over the top of them just like that. Let's not let that move. Drop our screw in. And screw that one back down. So that's them all in. So here's our side panel part, and as you can see we've got 2 holes there. That is for this here. So we've got our handle, we've got a location pin on the handle. We can push that into there, and then when we flip this over we do have a screw hole on the back here, and that is for an AP screw to go down into there. So do that one nice and tight, and there you go. That's, you should have your handbrake on there now. So bringing back this part, we can add this back. So this is just going to sit just down here, this way round, with the handbrake in here. So we need to lift this cable up so it's sort of out of the way, and that's going to sit just down, just there. So the handbrake is just there. So we need to lock this in now with some FP screws on the back. So let's get 3 of them, and then we can sort this cable out and tidy that up. So I'm going to put the first one smack bag in the middle, just that. The next one just down here, and the very last one just in this hole here. And there we are. Now we need to tidy this up, so it wants the cable to run down the side here. So I'm just pulling this cable tie back and lying this cable down into there, just like that. That cable tie needs to come back just a touch more. We've got our cables that run down the side there. Now this isn't very prominent down there at the minute because we've got this hiding it. But yeah, it looks very, very cool. And if you want, you can use the Mike Lane cable ties on them as well. So as I showed you earlier in the video, we're going to have the same sort of side panel, but for the passenger side this time, along with some more cables and some cable ties. So there we go guys, that's issue 52 all complete, and it is nice to be back working on the DeLorean after a couple of weeks away from it. I think the Egdo one's now gone on a pause for a little while because they're struggling to get issue 13 in for that, so it's nice to be back and have some DeLorean to do in the meantime. So if you like this video guys, please leave a like down below, and if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all next time. Take care, bye bye.